Hi, my name is Raymond and I'm here with Charles. And Charles is my co-author and he is doing some amazing things in terms of writing other books. And he's a speaker, he's a coach, he's an international entrepreneur. And today we're here in Toronto, and Charles lives right now in Montreal, Quebec, and he flew in here to Toronto for an event, and here we are. And I would like to take this opportunity to interview Charles and ask him a little bit about his story, his background, and his why he contributed to this book called The Handbook to Holistic Health, along with 19 other co-authors, including myself and him. So go ahead, sir. Tell me a little bit about your story and your motivation, your why.
Before I start, I want to thank you, Raymond.
Thank you, sir.
I'm glad to have this opportunity to sell myself in a way to be able to talk about my contribution to the book. And you're the one who came the idea. I really appreciate that. Thank you to have thought about me. So the book I'm going to write is more, the chapter I'm going to cover is more about, eating healthy, keeping fit for business travelers.
Okay.
For business travelers. And I realized over the years, because for 25 years I worked in the oil and gas industry.
Yeah.
And for all that time I was going to quite a few business trips, traveling all the time. And also when you travel business, you tend to just eat anything.
Yeah, there's lavish food, there's lavish drinks.
Exactly. Everything's for free, so you eat, so sometimes you overdo it. And I overdid it.
Yes.
And of course, after a while, I could feel it. My health was not going well, so I had to do something to change that.
Of course.
And it took me a long time to realize that, until my friends, especially in the family, would tell me, "Oh, you're putting on weight," and then you start questioning yourself.
Yeah.
And when I look back into the way, every time I was going on a business trip, first of all, the night before I couldn't sleep. It was very uncomfortable. I couldn't sleep. I was like, so anxious about the trip.
Okay.
And then I didn't have time to have breakfast at home. And I kept telling myself, I'll do it at the airport. Obviously, when you get to the airport, you start eating. You go and eat anything. So then just grab something to eat, and then you go to the business class lounge, and then you eat again something like no junk. I wouldn't say junk food, but just like not the good food. That sort of thing you want to put into your system.
Healthy, health conscious,
Exactly.
lavish.
Yeah, lavish, but not always the healthiest.
Yes.
And then when you get on the plane on business class, when you get there, same thing again, and then free drinks and everything. So you get into a vicious circle where you find yourself trapped. And before you know it, you're losing your shape, losing your physical condition, and then just like, it's not good for your health.
It's kind of like a false sense of luxury.
Exactly.
Right?
A luxury that actually
Kills you.
that kills you. Let's say the word, that kills you. And when I realized that, I told myself, I have to change something. Something has to be different. I'd rather lose that habit, I'd rather losing my life.
Of course,
you have to take charge of your life, because people tend to forget that you are responsible of your health. If you don't take care of your health, well, nobody will do it for you. So my contribution to this chapter is very much into teaching people how to be healthy and to stay healthy.
Wow.
Through nutrition and also through exercise. And most people, when they go on business trip, they tend to just do the business, go for business. They have long hours. They don't have time to exercise. So I show them how they can use the hotel room as a mini gym.
Excellent.
There's so many things around you they can use that can actually keep you fit. You can use, for example, something very simple, just like the stairs in a hotel.
Yes. Take the stairs, don't take the elevator.
Exactly. And then you notice that most people today just run for the elevator. Everybody wants to, because it's easier, it's quicker, they can get downstairs, go upstairs.
It's a habit, it's a culture.
Exactly.
Nobody even thinks about the stairs anymore.
Yeah. And when you think of the stairs, it's a place in most hotels that's so quiet. You can actually go there, exercise, and have like a good workout and feel good about it. We just need to, in other words, just change your mindset to tune yourself into making exercising as part of who you are.
Yeah, prioritize yourself first.
Exactly.
Your own health.
Exactly. So once you do that, you're on the right place. Of course, it takes time to do that. And for me, I went through a process where I told myself that something has to change, and I decided to just put in place a process that I had to follow to make sure that when I was going on a business trip, to actually make sure that I prepare what I'm going to eat. Instead of eating at the airport, I bring like snacks and things like healthy stuff to eat. And when I went on plane, I just make sure that I don't eat. When I come to the conference, because I used to start the conference almost like immediately after arriving at the destination.
And this was routine for you.
It was routine, yeah, routine. And then of course you find yourself caught into that. But I had to break the pattern by starting having new ways, setting up new standards.
For yourself, you have to hold yourself more accountable.
Yeah.
And we're not saying if you do go on a 1 week vacation or a cruise, go ahead, have fun.
Yeah.
But I remember I went on an all-inclusive cruise once, just for 1 week.
Yeah.
But there's so much meals. Apparently, you can eat 24 hours per day,
Yeah.
and you fall trapped to steak and unhealthy food and dessert, and it's hard to come back from it.
Very hard, because your body is naturally what we love is to sit down doing nothing.
Yeah, and it stores the fat quick.
That's what your body wants, to sit down, and you have that in your subconscious, someone telling you, oh no, you're not feeling good, you're tired, just relax.
Yeah.
And then when you follow that voice, then that's it, you're trapped.
Okay.
You're trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in your book, you laid out simple, easy to follow step. And most hotels have gyms also.
Yeah. But the thing is, when you're a business traveler, you don't have time to go to the gym.
Okay.
Because the days are long.
You have to coordinate yourself to be more active.
Yeah. So something to do is very simple that I used to do is to do a bit in the morning in my room. Do some sit-ups, and in fact in my book,
sit-ups, push-ups.
yes,
no
in my
weights.
book I give some trick to my readers on what they can do in the comfort of the hotel room.
Wow.
And also at night when you come back in the evening after a long day, you can also do very simple exercises that show in the book. So if you want to know about what you can do as a business traveler, just read my chapter and you'll learn a lot from there. I mean, it's amazing things people can do when they just open their mind to knowledge.
Wow.
Educating themselves to new ways of living.
You just need the mindset.
Exactly.
The mindset
Yeah.
and the habit follows.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just incredible.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And my chapter in the book, I wrote about how your health is your wealth. It's kind of similar to yours, but you were doing more flying into different countries.
Yeah.
But I used to be a truck driver, driving all across Canada and the U.S., carrying auto parts, hauling freight for Amazon warehouse. And I remember one night I was driving on the highway in Ohio, and I basically fell asleep on the wheel and exited, drift off the road. I'll tell you this now, that there's many times that I would fall asleep, but because of the rumble strips on the side of the road, it'll wake you up. When the truck is drifting, you'll wake up and you catch yourself. But this day, I kind of drift off the road right by the exit. And by the exit, there's no rumble strip to wake you up. So I was woken up by green lights. Thank God it was green lights. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I caught myself, but then I continue on the exit ramp straight across the road and back on the highway. Because if I pulled over to sleep, I would have been charged for being late with the freight.
Yeah.
So that's something that I had to choose. If money is more, literally it was on the line of money or my life. And I choose life because I could have been dead.
Yeah.
And if you fall asleep in a car and you run off in the ditch, more than likely you should be okay. But this is a tractor trailer, 18-wheelers, with 40,000 pounds in the back. The weight of my load would crush me to death.
Oh yeah.
And so I sold my trucking company, and now I do dispatching, or I operate within the confines of the city. Yes, I could still go back on another trip, but I won't do it the way I was doing it, where every day, all day living on the road, having junk food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's a killer.
Yeah.
That's a killer.
Yeah. So see, similarly with you traveling, I was living in the confines of a truck. You can't cook. There's not much room. Just junk food all the time.
Yeah. So how do you manage to overcome that? Of course, you had put on weight, like you said.
So I was 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And of course, weight, a bit of obesity creates. My diabetes was starting to raise. My blood cholesterol level was skyrocketing.
Blood pressure.
Yeah, I was overweight from my body BMI, body mass index. I think that's what it was.
Right.
Was over 30. No, way over 30. I think the perfect number should be 21 for my height and my age, and it was way over 30, and I got it down to 27. I'm on the way there. So I met my health and wellness coach, and basically after meeting him, his colleagues, that's where the idea of this book was born. And it's such an honor to have you, sir, to contribute a chapter in this book, and along with our other co-authors.
No, yeah. I think I'm really blessed because the way you approached me was just so amazing. We had met in a workshop in Toronto for the first time, and then
we connected.
We connected. And after the blue, you just called me and asking me if I want to contribute to the book.
Yeah.
I was really honored. I'm glad I did, because sometimes when there's an opportunity that comes to you, you might just miss it.
Correct.
You know, and sometimes just to tell, let's just take risks, because something that
and
we
that
learn.
time we didn't know each other so well, but our spirits kind of connect. And you were like, yeah, Raymond, if this is what you're doing and you invited me, I'm in.
Yeah, and that was great. I'm glad I did. So, and beyond the fact that I'm going to brand myself, it's more like bringing something to people. So people were going through the same problem, were facing the same challenge, for them to learn and to know how they can actually overcome the problem that they have.
Of course.
And I'm so glad to be able to do that.
One of our co-authors, and he was here today, Jim Hetherington. He calls his book he calls it an encyclopedia, but it's not. He do that because of the wealth of information between 21 co-authors. You get a wide spectrum of stories, experience, skills, advice, and it's very exciting. And there's a chapter in there for everyone.
Just amazing.
And October 27th is our book launch, and I don't know, October 27, 2018, if you're watching this later on, is our book launch, and we welcome you to go on to Amazon and get the copy on that day, October 27th. Why? Because it will be heavily discounted on that very day, because we want to drive traffic to it, because it's the birthday of our book. It's our book launch. It's our physical book launch in Toronto, and we want the world, wherever you're watching from, to join us.
I can see the power of collaboration.
Yes.
I just love that. You know, when you have like those guys, just amazing doctors and naturopaths and all those people.
Professors
and then all together
coaches.
Producing that book. I mean, it's like, wow.
Ona Brown, the daughter of Les Brown.
Can you imagine that?
Her story is about her dad.
Yeah.
Les Brown is the world's #1 motivational speaker.
Yeah.
He wrote The Forward for us. The forward is, I don't know if you know what forwards are, but basically it's a send-off. It's say, I endorse this book, or I'm happy about this content, and I put my name behind it. It's amazing.
It's amazing. So I'm really looking forward to the event on the 27th.
Excellent.
As you know, I live in Montreal, so I'll be here. I wouldn't miss it for anything.
Of course.
For me, I'm looking forward to it, and for me, it's gonna be a change to meet Ona for the first time.
Excellent.
I never met her.
Yes.
So it'll be nice to meet her, and then to meet the other co-authors.
Yes, 21 co-authors will be here, and we welcome you. If you're in the Toronto area and you're able to drive here, fly here, it's also an evening of learning. It's a most motivational event where we teach you. We have a lineup of 6 award-winning international speaker to come on stage, and our topic is not just our book launch. It's not all about us in that event. It's about teaching the audience about the power of collaboration and how important that is. And when you collaborate, whether it's in an organization, you come in a mastermind group, or getting a mentor, or starting your own club, whatever means of collaboration. And we are the example of it. We collaborated to create the Handbook to Holistic Health.
So powerful. So powerful.
Yeah. Any last words, sir?
Yes, I just want to thank my readers. I just encourage you to buy the book in a way to not only for your own good, but also to encourage these 21 co-authors.
Yeah, it's like if you buy my book by myself, it's great, or Charles' book by himself, that's great. And there's co-authors who, after contributing a chapter, realize, oh my God, I have so much more to write. I'm gonna make my chapter into a book. So luckily, you're not buying 21 different books. You're buying one book, and you have it all.
Yes, everything is there.
Same concept.
Yeah.
But the story is gonna be bigger, and we invite you to look out for the other books.
And this is the book that's going to change your life. As the reader of this book is going to change your life. You're just going to not just hear what Charles is saying, but all those guys,
Yeah.
just those authors, just telling you how you can live a better life and walk into that divine health that you're supposed to walk into, and to learn from what they know. It's just simply amazing. Simply amazing.
Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friend.
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.